Pressure. Good. And then a little bit higher. Nice. Your right shoulder. Hey guys, Dr. Will here from Miami Spine and Performance. We are back with Michaela, one of our lovely patients, and we're going to show you guys what a typical maintenance adjustment looks like. So Michaela comes in typically every other week. She works very hard. She's working at the computer a lot, meeting with clients and things like that. So we want to make sure that her spine's in a good position. She also gets periodic headaches. So we do a lot of soft tissue work up here in the traps and up in the neck to help relieve those headaches, okay? So we're gonna show you guys what a typical adjustment with Michaela looks like. And then in another video, I'm gonna show you guys how I address some of the tightness up here in the neck from a soft tissue standpoint, okay? So Michaela, if you could please lie on your back. I'll give you a pillow. And then we're gonna slide this over here. How's your back been feeling this week?
Same as usual, not the best, a little tight. Yeah.
Been working a lot?
A lot.
Driving or mostly
No,
computer?
just non-stop at my computer, like 8 to 5 every day.
That'll do it, guys. 50-hour work week. Alright. We're just going to kind of check through the mid-back. Again, every time someone, even though I've worked with Michaela many times, I'm still checking every time she comes in to see what's new. And we're a little stuck through here. This is kind of that typical sitting area. So I'm just going to gently apply some pressure. Good. And then a little bit higher. Nice. You were tight this week.
I know. A mess.
Roll on your right side, please. All right. So now we're going to check the lower back, kind of the tailbone hip area. And it was your left knee that was giving you a little trouble? Okay. If any of this is bugging your knee, just let me know, okay? So Michaela is one of those unique cases. She's very, very mobile. So we have to set up the adjustments a little differently than we do with other people. So I'm going to have you bring your bottom hip towards me. Good. And then go here and here. So we really have to get her all the way to end range to get that adjustment. Big breath in. Breathe out. Good. Other side. Straighten this leg. Good. And what was your back? Were you? It was dancing or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing and swimming.
Yeah. So big breath in. Breathe out. We're gonna get all the way on the sacrum here. Perfect. Face up.
That was a good one.
So as you guys can see, if you're an aspiring chiropractor out there, or you're in training, you really have to modify your adjustment depending on your patient, right? Michaela's young, healthy, flexible, but there's still things that need to be adjusted. So you have to make sure that with someone that's really flexible, I have to put her in a position where I'm able to adjust what needs to be adjusted without making her feel uncomfortable or like she's being twisted too much, right? Whereas someone who's a little more stiff, you just put them right on their side and go right into the adjustment, all right? So come back a little bit towards me, Michaela. So like I said, unfortunately, Michaela does deal with headaches occasionally. And so one of the ways that we treat those is soft tissue work through the suboccipitals and through the traps and sometimes through the TMJ, but also adjusting her cervical spine seems to help quite a bit. So I'm going to actually raise the table just a little bit. How have your headaches been this week, Michaela?
Not as bad as usual.
Not so bad?
Yeah,
Good.
maybe like one this week, but
Yep.
not that bad. But I definitely felt like that facial tension we were talking about last week. Like I was all of a sudden like super aware of that.
Yeah, we may do a separate video on it another time, but a lot of times people that are having either tension headaches or migraines or a combo, they actually hold a lot of tension in their face, like through the forehead, through the temporalis here. So I've been doing a lot of soft tissue work actually up in the head with Michaela because she tends to carry quite a bit of tension through there. So for today, we're going to go in and do the adjustment, and we got a spot right there. You can feel that one?
Mm.
And then right, yep. Okay, so we'll do the left side first. Again, we're going to be very delicate and just let her get comfortable to end range. Boom, up there. And then this one, so this is a little different, so it's going to be a lateral flexion issue at like C1. So we're going to just let her head rest, let her look away, drop your right shoulder. Boom. Just like that. So again, it's great to work with young, healthy patients because typically the adjustments move really easily. And now we'll check Michaela. Michaela tends to get some wrist issues, so we'll actually are going to look at the wrist today a little bit. So adjusting the wrist is a little different. Sorry, go ahead.
It's been really bad this week, actually. I forgot to tell you.
So adjusting the wrist is a little different than what you see with the spine. So typically with the wrist, we're doing more of like a mobilization. So I'm not going in and doing like an aggressive adjustment or anything like that. We're just kind of letting the carpal bone slide into place. So some of you may or may not know the wrist it's not just like one connection, it's a bunch of small bones. And for someone like her who's on the computer a lot, presumably typing, clicking the mouse, things like that, or on the phone a lot, these bones can kind of slip out of place and cause some aggravation and irritation. And it's also a very sensitive area, so we have to be gentle with our adjustments here. And it's not very loud for the camera to pick up, but Michaela can hear a lot of clicking and crunching in there. And that's just us kind of setting things back to where they should be. We'll do a little carpal spread here. Make sure the carpal tunnel is nice and clear. A little traction. And then we'll check the other wrist. You okay there?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
We'll check this one. You're right-handed though, yeah?
Yeah. But it was my left hand where I had been
the left hand is
diagnosed with the tendinitis.
That's right. Yeah, so there's really no pattern as to if people get these issues on their dominant or non-dominant hand. I've seen both. So, but you're using the mouse with your right hand and typing with your left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes the typing hand gets a little bit of. Again, we'll just kind of spread out the carpal tunnel here. Good. And then we will check the feet as well. So generally speaking, your feet move pretty well. We may just do a little mobilization here. Can you slide down just a little bit for me? I think that's moving fairly well. Just like a little one through there. Good. Alrighty, guys. So there you have it. That's an adjustment with Michaela. Again, big thing I emphasize is every patient, even somebody that comes in regularly, the adjustments are always a little bit different. Now, as a patient, you might not feel that. It might feel the same. But to me, I know what her regular problems areas are, but also sometimes if she has a really stressful week or if she's in the car a lot, she'll come in with something new. So that reevaluation every time is also super important. And then making sure that me as the doctor, obviously I'm a lot bigger than she is, but I'm able to modify my force, modify the position so that it's comfortable even for a patient that's a lot smaller than her. I also have patients that are 3 times her size, and the adjustment looks differently. So I always modify for every sort of body type, every comfort level, and that's what makes us different. So please hit the like and subscribe button, guys, and thank you for supporting.